Tom Say with sport.
Former England batsman Nick Compton says cricketers must pick and choose their playing schedule in order to prevent burnout. He's been reacting to the ECB announcing their cautious support of the International Cricket Council's proposal of 4-day tests from 2023. Compton says the demands on players are too high, but the reducing test volume isn't the answer.
I don't know if 5-day test match to a 4-day really makes a huge difference. They're not really going 5 days anyways. And I think players need to prioritise the form of the game that they want to play. And I think that's a decision that they've got to make with management, Ben Stokes can't play all the cricket. They're going to have to decide which ones are most important. You look at, golfers and tennis players, they choose, the competitions they want to play in, don't they?
The messy fallout from Sunday's Old Firm derby at Celtic Park continues. Police Scotland have stepped in to investigate Rangers' claims of racial chants directed at their Colombian striker Alfredo Morelos. Following an official complaint, the authorities are reviewing social media material and have the full support and cooperation of the reigning Scottish champions. Meanwhile, Celtic midfielder Ryan Christie could face a ban from the SFA. They deem his genitals grab on Morelos during the game as an act of brutality. Judge for yourself. Footage is available to watch back on the BBC Sport website and app. Now, the transfer window opens tomorrow, with managers being quizzed about potential business. Everton boss Carlo Ancelotti says he'll discuss targets after a couple of mouth-watering back-to-back games. The Italian, who is 2 from 2, starts the new year away to champions Manchester City tomorrow in the league before heading to Liverpool in Sunday's FA Cup third round.
I said after the 5th of January we are going to have a meeting with the club and we can talk if it's possible to try to improve the squad. That, in my opinion, is a good squad. Some players I didn't know really well. Some players, after the 5th of January, we can discuss about this.
Meanwhile, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United are away to Arsenal tomorrow, and the Norwegian says they'll only be looking for long-term investments.
We do have the resources, and I do have the backing from the board. There's no point suddenly thinking bringing someone else in now just for the sake of a 3-4 month. It has to be a good investment for the club for the long term.
6:15 here on Drive. We'll have a transfer window eve preview with journalists Melissa Reddy and Jamie Jackson. And after over a year and a half on the sidelines, Ian Holloway is back in management. The 56-year-old is the new boss of League Two strugglers Grimsby, following 2 hours of talks held in the local fish and chip shop. Now, in Rugby Union, and Sale Shark boss Steve Diamond has been fined for insulting match officials following their Champions Cup defeat to Exeter 3 weeks ago. He escapes a touchline ban due to his timely admission of wrongdoing. And more bad news for the BDO World Championships, which start next month. Yesterday, it was announced the prize money would reduce somewhat after only 15% of tickets were sold. And this afternoon, Fallon Sherrick's management announced she will not compete in the Women's Championship. The 25-year-old created history at the Alexandra Palace recently, becoming the first female to win a PDA World Championship match. And that's the latest from BBC Sport.